Before time, there was only the endless expanse. Within it, two forces coalesced. Gods, embodiments of light and creation, and demons, creatures of shadow and destruction. Their existence was a struggle for dominance. Millennia passed, empires rose and fell, yet the conflict remained. Neither side could vanquish the other, their struggle an eternal dance of creation and ruin. Then came humanity, caught in the crossfire of this cosmic war. The gods, recognizing a kindred spirit in humanity's potential for creation, swore to protect them. The demons, seeing only weakness, sought to corrupt and destroy them. The battle lines were drawn, and the fate of humanity hung precariously in the balance. The air grew heavy, the skies turning a sickly green. A cold wind howled across the land, carrying whispers of impending doom. This was no ordinary battle. This was the final confrontation, the culmination of eons of hatred and strife. The very fabric of reality seemed to tremble as the armies gathered. On one side, the gods, their forms radiating celestial light, their weapons crackling with divine energy. On the other, the demons, grotesquely beautiful, their eyes burning with infernal fire, their claws and fangs bared in anticipation of the slaughter to come. A deafening roar shattered the eerie silence as the two armies collided. Divine light clashed with infernal fire, illuminating the battlefield in a blinding flash. The ground shook. The sky itself seemed to crack under the strain of such immense power. The air filled with the clang of celestial steel against demonic iron, the screams of the dying, the roar of creatures from beyond human comprehension. Lightning bolts, hurled by the hands of angry gods, tore through the ranks of the demon horde, each strike incinerating scores of creatures. But the demons pressed on, their numbers seemingly endless, their hunger for destruction insatiable. The tide of battle ebbed and flowed, neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. A tempest of steel and shadow. The battlefield became a maelstrom of chaos and carnage. Angels, their wings shimmering with celestial light, dueling with monstrous bat-winged fiends. Valkyrie warriors, their faces grim beneath their helms, fought with fearless determination, their enchanted blades reaping a bloody harvest. Demons, their forms shifting and changing, tore through the ranks of the righteous, their claws dripping with venom, their laughter echoing across the blood-soaked field. The very earth seemed to groan in agony, scarred and broken by the ferocity of the battle. Valiant hearts, fearsome might. Amidst the chaos, individual acts of heroism and horror unfolded. A young god, barely more than a boy, stood his ground against a towering demon, his courage burning bright even as his lifeblood stained the ground. A warrior queen, her armor shattered, her body riddled with wounds, continued to fight with the fury of a cornered lioness, her every blow a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. But for every act of valor, there was a corresponding act of unspeakable cruelty. Demons, their eyes gleaming with sadistic glee, tore into their victims, feasting on their fear and despair. The air grew thick with the stench of blood and death, a grim testament to the terrible price being paid for the fate of humanity. The shadow rises. As the battle raged, a hush fell over the battlefield. From the heart of the demon horde, a figure emerged, his form radiating an aura of ancient power and malice. This was no mere demon. This was a being of immense power, a creature of pure darkness who had haunted humanity's nightmares since the dawn of time. The very air around him seemed to crackle with dark energy, and even the bravest hearts felt a tremor of fear. The demon lord raised his hand, and the tide of battle turned. His power was like a physical force, sweeping across the battlefield, shattering the ranks of the righteous, sending even the mightiest gods reeling. A world in ruins. The battle raged for what seemed like an eternity, but in the end the outcome was inevitable. The demon lord's power was too great, his will too strong. One by one the gods fell, their light extinguished, their bodies scattered across the ravaged landscape. The armies of humanity, once so full of hope, were broken and scattered, their dreams of victory trampled underfoot. The world lay in ruins, the once vibrant landscape now a desolate wasteland. The skies were choked with smoke, the air thick with the stench of death. And over it all loomed the shadow of the demon lord, his victory complete, his reign of terror just beginning. The battle for humanity was over, and the forces of darkness had triumphed. The future, once bright with promise, was now shrouded in uncertainty and fear.